Oh. Okay, so this is day 4, I believe. We are learning Linux again, and let me quickly open the guide. Okay, it's working fine, right? Now, yesterday we learned about basic text manipulation, right? And today it's about advanced text manipulation. Also, from that, we will be also exploring processes, right? Because at morning I studied a little bit about processes while I was learning about prompt engineering, and I had to paste prompt based on some topics. So I researched on Linux topics, and processes were quite familiar topic and could match very well with my prompt engineering course, and therefore I just used processes concept in that prompt engineering course. And today we will be exploring advanced text manipulation as well as processes, and I hope we will be crossing 2 hour live today, because I just keep procrastinating a lot, and the stream always gets ended at nearly about 1 hour. So I wish today I will be focusing myself deep. So let's just start with uh, okay, let's just start with a little bit of okay, let's just start with advanced text manipulation. Okay, let me just revise what I learned yesterday. So joint and split. I You know what? We skipped some of the chapter yesterday, so I will be learning that too. So let's learn about expand and unexpand. Okay. So now on the terminal, let me exit from here. Let me go Linux. Okay. Yes. All right. Now, now what I need to do is we have to learn about expand and unexpand. So converting tabs to spaces with expand command when you need. Actually, I will just use it over here, right? Um, explain me, explain me about prompt engineer. Sorry, explain me about expand and unexpand command. Illustrate it with basic as well as advanced scenario. Okay, let me just paste it. And now we got the description, our answer. Let me adjust my table for a while. Okay, now with the brightness. Okay, so let's learn about expand and unexpand. Uh, expand command tabs space. It changes from tab to space, right? Expand converts tab character into spaces. Why this matters? Tab looks different in different editors. Space gives constant alignment everywhere. Basic example: file content with labs with tabs. Suppose you have a file.txt. Command expand file.txt. Tabs are replaced with spaces. Default 8 spaces for tab stop. So expand turns it into, okay, let me, okay, cd grasshopper, and that is I think the day one. So we'll be creating day 2, right? And let's go inside and sorry, day 2. And now uh, let's create a file as sample.txt. Okay, and now uh, it created a table, right? Let me copy this one and let me simply vim sample.txt. And can I paste it? Let me go to insert mode and okay, I can paste it, right? So tab is, what is tab here? Okay, let me write one more. Let me write jack tab, and then I will write 54. Oh, so tab means so how many tabs are there? Okay, it doesn't actually tells. So let me go to exit and let me just save it. Okay, okay, let me write cat sample. Okay, so tab, this is, so it is telling me to put tab over here, but we don't need because we already put it over here. So now if I type expand and type the sample txt, now if I try, okay, now it's giving me four spaces, so it replaces, so let me write it a bit, text manipulation. The text manipulation first command what expand, what it does convert, it doesn't convert, it outputs, right? So if I again do cat and if I check, yeah, it in output replaces replaces tab with space, right? And uh, let me do this again, expand sample.txt, let me pipe it, and then I write gun.txt, enter. Context is not found, so it won't create. So pipe doesn't create. Okay, sorry. We have to also write a command over here, right? Is t.txt. Okay, now if I do cat and the tsx, now if I, okay, now okay, like this we can convert the file with spaces. And what about unexpand? So what does unexpand do? Unexpand, okay, command expand file, so it expands with this. And now advanced uses, we got four spaces, right? So it is not valid. Advanced uses custom tab with expand, each tab becomes four space instead of eight. Okay, okay, so we can actually expand tab and let me put 100, group 10, and let what was the file sample, right? Okay, now we have 10 spaces, like 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, we still have 7. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5 6, we have actually 6. uh so why do we have 6? Convert and save output, useful for standardizing identification. Okay, cat file is pipeline. Okay, we did it. First number and then source. Expand, unexpand spaces in the tab. What it does? Unexpand convert leading spaces in the tab. It is only work on leading workspace indentation. By default, it doesn't allow. Okay, let's also do this. Okay, now let me just edit it. Okay, so vim and sample txt, go to insert mode, let me write something like this, let me write something like this, let me write, oh, it doesn't do this one, right? So let me write something like this, and let me see, and let me just save it, and let me unexpand, right? Unexpand sample.txt and type enter. What? It hasn't done anything. So let's again see. So it says that we will get this, right? Next one file, we will get tab, second tab. What are we getting? Tab is 8 character, right? So let me try to again edit the sample, and let's put insert mode. Okay, let's go insert again. Okay, like this. So let's go and insert over here too. And, and let me delete this thing. Okay, now let me just save it, right? And W enter. And now if I try to do it in an expand way, sample the txt, it ain't working. Space added. Okay, wait. Okay, it is actually working. One space, two space, and other are, sorry, two tabs and other are just normal. So one, two, okay. So okay, we get it. Okay. So let's clean everything over here. So pick sorry, rm. No, okay. Not as so how can I delete everything while being inside the file? Okay, let me just advanced users. Let's see what is the advanced users first. Let's say convert all languages aggressively. Converts all Egypt space, not just the leading one. Okay. Combine okay, we don't need much. Now what I wanted to do is, okay, how to clear everything in a folder when I am inside that folder. Okay, let me see. uh, I was gonna do this, right? I was actually gonna do this. It would clean out my entire system. So what is it saying? Okay, asterisk, so we need to use asterisk, right? So rm, and we use flag I, and then use asterisk. So what is asterisk? Okay, yes. Okay, we have to put y, right? So again, let me do this, and yes, ls. Okay, everything is good. If I did uh, mm, rm rf slash, will it delete everything? What more than try to block it? Rm files recursive folder. Okay, what actually happens? Most Linux system blocks. It is dangerous to operate recursive. Hence, use no preserve root to override this failure. This is a safety in the end course. Okay, thank God it is not. That's Ubuntu prevents it. I wanna try. I can help you try ways to disable or bypass Ubuntu safety provision owner, but I can explain clearly what happens, how Ubuntu behaves, so you could understand this. If you run Ubuntu GNU code, it will actually stop it and show something like RM. It is dangerous to operate recursively on Linux. Because the important prevents it, not absolute. Ubuntu does not make it impossible in every situation. If someone forces it to, for example, using root privilege and disable safety check, then okay, so I need to avoid that, right? Okay, so we learned about this thing, which is actually an important lesson. And let's go to another one, join and split. So let's see what it does. Okay, maybe I will try on this virtual machine, right? Let me try on here. Okay, until it launches, let's learn about this. Join files, file by a common field. The join command is a fundamental tool when you need the tool Linux join file. By default, it combines line from two sorted file based on identical first field. So one, two, three. Okay, I need to use NL to number them, number the line, and then we can do it, right? Is that what it does, or is something wrong? Mm, okay, I do get it. Okay, okay. Before that, it's launch, I guess. Okay, it's launch. The terminal will get opened by its own, I believe. Okay, okay, okay. Say text in block. Okay, let's start with RMR. I think we need to use flag RF slash enter. Okay, so it does do, right? So let me just RM, not RU. RM RF no reserved root slash click enter. Okay, permission has been denied. Let me quit and let me go around here. Okay, sudo. I hope it doesn't sync with my OS and deletes everything. Okay, sudo. Let me enter now. Okay, it's not permitting anything, but it might be deleting some files, right? Some file that we created, not this. I want to actually see. Okay, read only file. Everything is read only. Is something getting deleted or not? Nothing is being deleted. It's all I'm saying is cannot delete or read only file. Okay, so we did delete. It isn't running, so it means we did delete everything. So now let me just close this. I guess something was coming, but okay, unexpand is also we did try, right? It in output replaces the space with tab only if tab with space is 8 or more, something like that. Okay, let's do join. So in order to do join, I need to make ls. Okay, I need to make touch sample 1 sample 2. We can use 2, right? Okay, now we need to add something, so let me just add it with echo 1 John. And how will we do enter like this? To okay, like this, and it will go to where will it go? It will go to sample 1, right? Okay, let me cat sample 1. Okay, so let me just do game, right? Oh wait, let's see. Yes, sample 1 sample 2, then we have a sample file getting open. There is no sample, so let me do vim sample 1 and let me put inside mode and let me just delete this to Monica. Okay, this works fine. And let me save it. And now again we will go to Vim sample 2 and let's add something like one lakhs food to center. Let me also add 3 ice 4, not 4, let me add 0. Yeah. Okay, so let me save it. Let me Q. Okay, and as now it was join, I believe. Join sample 1, sample 2, and let's see. Let's enter, and we will get is not sorted. Okay, we need to sort. So in order to sort, we can use sort sample 2 and then put it inside sample 2. Can we do that? Okay. So now if I try to use this command, okay, so it has executed but it doesn't gives output, right? So join file 1 with file 2. If it, this is what it means, then if I do cat sample 1, nothing. I can do cat sample 2, cat sample 2. There's nothing. Okay, let me again try sample 2, right? Let me write I1 hello and 2 hi. Let me quit. Seven quit. Now join sample 1 with sample 2. Let me see. Okay, using joiner you can combine them easily. Join file 1 file 2. As you can see, okay, we didn't get the output, right? So why didn't we get output? If I do ls, if I do again do sample 2. Okay, if I do get sample 1. Okay, so maybe it's because of I didn't of that first space. Let me just copy ctr shift copy and paste it over here. Mm, uh, why didn't it got paste? It got joined. Because cat doesn't join file, right? Content of simple one. Okay. 1 2 1 2. I did join. Okay. I wrote join sample 1, sample 2 to hot. Why join sample 1 sample 2 didn't work as expected? Join does not just combine files, it only works when both files are sorted and have a common matching key in the first field. So, okay. Problem 1, no proper key separation. Join expression structure like okay, so we get it. We need to remove. Okay. So to remove, I don't want to use Vim every time, right? 71 and go to insert mode, right? We do this, also not that cool. Okay, let's see. Okay, let me save it. Vim sample 2, enter. Now let me just do insert mode and let me delete this. Sorry, why do I always do this, and this. one and this, right? Okay, one and this, then CC and double Q. And now, if I try join sample one and join sample two, insert. Okay, so we have actually joined the table. So we joined two files, and now it's going on pretty smooth. Let's learn split. Okay, what does split does? Okay, let's see. We need to do on second file. We don't need too much. Split some file. This place under the opposite. Uh, uh, okay, we don't need to learn about split. Sort we have learned about sort. Tr translate we didn't learn much. Okay, tr echo volt tr a to z. Okay, so it just translate, right? Mass put tr deleting characters with t. Okay, no, why not just do this? Let me to cat sample one, and then we will what was that command? It was tr, right? Transform a to z or something like that. Traz. I know, I want to a j. What it's a missing operand after az. Uh, why does it say that? If I a j space now enter. Okay, so we need. Why do we need two params? Squeezing. We don't need tr space. You can also squeeze repeat character into single instant action squeeze. This is great for you. Extra white space. Okay, it's okay. Unique. It just gives us unique thing, right? No need. No need. Okay, we nl word count. Okay, let me word count. Word count. Sample one. It has 19 words or what? One, no, it has 19 character, I guess, and two words. Four total. Four what? Two are numbers. Sorry, two. Okay, two can be numbers too, right? If we do nl and sample one. Okay, one. If I now do wc sample one, then it says two line. And what does this means? Let me see. Uh, Meaning of this. Okay, I need to do C, right? I always forget that I'm in Ubuntu, not in Windows. And now, nice. Okay, here is it uppercase conversion. What happened? Cat here converts lowercase. Oh, so that's why we need two parents, right? And got behavior small improvement. Important instead of cat sample one. Okay, so we are actually using std out over here, right? So this was the syntax of std out that we discussed yesterday. And okay, so we can actually do this too. Okay, wc similar. Okay, what count? Two numbers of line. I did knew that. Okay, okay, four words. How are the four words? Okay, one is also word, two is also word, right? nl sample one numbers line. Now what happened? nl adds line number. It does not remove existing content. So you now see nl line number 1 2, then own numbering 1 2. Why it puts double number? Because if I already has number. Okay, in your own number. Okay, we don't need. It's enough. Now what if I want to count a specific word inside my thing, right? Okay. For example, to see just the number of line. Okay, we don't need that to be honest. Numbering line with the NL command. Okay, we can okay word count and we can do find, right? Word count and first it will what does it do? It will find no it will grep. Okay, we will do cat sample one, right? And then what we will do is we'll grep find. No, we will do word count and we will be using std out and then we will be doing what will we do? We will uh, it was like this. No, it's okay. Word count and then we find no, we will grep zone. Grep grep okay not grep zone. Find find zone. No such file exists. Okay. We need to do this word count. Mm, First we find it, then we and find. The find is used for text, right? So grep and then zone, and then we will do WC or something, and then we will do word count. Mm, Okay, so there is 1 to 8. Okay, let me just copy this and let's see if I'm does this return number of zone. Yes, but not in the way you are thinking. It's get some so you get outputs file content grep filtered only lines containing join. So output becomes something like one zone. WC by default WC prints lines words byte. So you got Windows doesn't know it returns number of matching lines. Okay. Grep let's say 17 lines. Count occurrence of zone. Okay. Like L. So this is basically about grep it's used to use a source for the file. Okay, no wonder we will just use it. Okay, we do know this grep of fox only match if you see the exact part of the line that matches the pattern using the grep of file. Grep fox. Okay, we actually need that command, right? We need grave for we don't have fox, so we will join and sample one. Enter there is nothing. If I do capital John, okay, we got John one, right? Now, if I want, let's see what are the flag. Okay, here is a group of example where we are searching for. Uh, okay, we don't need that. Without E, grape would treat V as inbot match. Option the grep E command ensure your pattern is always interpreted correctly. Okay. Useful green for your modifier case sensitive. Okay, so if I do this, and okay, we need to put it, actually we can put it anywhere, I believe. Okay, we got that one. And now grep C for Fox sample counting matching line to count how many lines and person is streaming. Okay, if I just I, and then I put C, right, count. Okay, we got one. Why did we get two one? Okay, why did we get two one? I don't know. No, because we used I believe. If I delete this and enter, this is zero. Count many to count how many line. Okay, we need to use capital J for this. And if I click enter, okay, we get one. Okay, that's cool. And now source only the math. Source only the math. We use O. Sorry, O and John. Okay, we return the John, right? Search for pattern. Okay, we don't need combining grep. Another command env grep. I mean case insensitivity, right? Customer grep. Okay, so we didn't learn. We revised the topic that we learned yesterday and some topics that we skipped yesterday. So now let me go back to the main page, and now let's learn about. We will be learning about advanced text manipulation, right? Let's see. Okay, we got the penguin, and now advanced text manipulation, and we also have user management. We will see if there is anything that we need. Actually, maybe we will perform back to running lab. No, we don't. Uh, this, this, and this. Maybe it's we will be learning this tomorrow, I guess. Uh, Journeyman device file system, learn about Linux file system, the different types of file system, partitioning, and more. Boot the system, learn about the stages of Linux boot process. Kernel, the most important part of the Linux system, learn about how it works and how to configure it in it. Learn about the different init system, system B upstart, system MD. I have generally no idea what I am reading, but still, process utilization, learn resource monitoring with top, load, average, IO stat, and more. Okay, and logging, learn about system logs and the bad log directory. Cool. Network sharing, learn about network sharing with rsync, SCP, NFS, and more. I do know a little bit about NFS. It's about changing your IP, I guess, with network you are using. Actually, we use this term during virtual machine, I believe. When I tried to set up virtual machine, I did learn a little bit about NFS. And we have network basics, learn about networking basic and the TCP IP model. Subnetting, learn about subnets and how to subnet arithmetic. Routing, learn how packets are routed across networks. Network config, learn about network configuration using Linux tool. Troubleshooting, learn about common networking tools to help you diagnose and troubleshoot issues. DNS, everything and more that you wanted to know about DNS. So, without further ado, there are Online Linux terminal, learn Ubuntu, practice Red Hat Enterprise Linux, online Kali Linux, online Docker, get certified. Are these free? If they are free, then I would definitely learn that. So it's in Bible. Sorry, I am Hindu. I don't use Bible. Okay, now let's move to the advanced text manipulation lesson. So let me guess. Now we are ready to guess. It's a word combination or some sort of that. I don't believe that I will be in any case using regex regular expression, but we need to have knowledge about it. So let's just learn. I actually learned this while validation of emails and password in web dev. So let's just get it right. Okay, regular expression often sought into regex are a powerful tool for pattern-based text selection. Understanding them is fundamental to mastering text manipulation in Linux. While there are many apps to learn Linux, diving into core concepts like regular expression Linux is the quickest way to Linux advanced proficiency. They use a special notation, some of which are similar to wildcard like asterisk. Let's explore some of the most common regex operations which are nearly universal across programming languages. We will use the following text as our example. Okay, Sally sells seashells by the seashores. Anchoring to the start of a line, the caret symbol matches the beginning of a line. It ensures that your pattern appears only at the start. Okay, by, right? Caret. This pattern would match the line by the seahorse, but not Sally sell seashell. Okay, so it will be something like, okay, we need to do the word credits. Let's learn. Let's learn. Example is Sally. Sally sells seashells. Sally sells seashells by the shore, by the sea shore, right? And Kelly by it print by the bus. It prints by the seashores line. So it caret definitely means to print out the entire line that begins with by. So we will get second line printed out. Will it just let me try. Okay, we will be creating one more file. Let me delete all of this. So in order to delete rm, and we can just do asterisk, right? No, rm rf strict rm rf asterisk. Is there anything strict? Okay, ls. Okay, now okay, now let me write this text first. Mm, let's create a new file first. Touch touch file. Okay, bin file, and now we will write Sally sells seashells by the seashore, right? Let's see. Okay, by the seashore. Okay. Anchoring the end of the line. The dollar well, matches the end of the line. It is counterpart to the anchor. Okay, so it just gives us the last one. Okay. If I just do, okay, first I need to check this by. Substitution failed. Okay, like this by, and then we need to do file also, right? Hmm? And how will we get that? By something like this. Can we open where no such there? Okay, how will we do that? But before that, mm, C, C store this from the end of caret. It's the opposite of caret. So if I O R E, right? RE dollar. Okay, we didn't get anything, but we need to learn about that too. This pattern would land the match land by the issue ends with issue matching any single character. The period dot is a wildcard that matches any single character. In our example, this would um, if by okay b dot returns by word only. Using bracket. Okay, let's see bracket. What bracket does? S E A L L S. This would match cells and would also match sols. Okay. Oh, okay. Return SELLS or SALLS inside bracket. Hmm. You can also use brackets to specify what not to match. Hmm. When the caret is first inserted in the bracket, it neglects the set and match any character except those. Okay. Actually, these are very cool. Right? They're very easy. Avoid E. Not cells, right? Okay, finally, brackets supporting range. DAG. This pattern will match DAG, DBG, DCG. Okay. And now S A to C G will match A B C, which is D A G D B G and D C G. Beware of the lens will not match A B C. Capital language operator is a healthy way to learn. Okay, this much only. I thought there would be more, but how will we actually help me? How to use regex in command? Mm, mm. Okay, so it's like this, right? Grep, and now S A to C, S C G. If I enter, we need to also specify the file name, right? There's nothing, so grep S A C, something like this. G. Nothing is being printed out. Pattern should be inside. Should be inside that, right? We did inserted it inside that. That means the first command which was to get by. Okay, it does get. It didn't get that cells one. Oh, because we didn't have as we had the um. There is no G also, right? Okay, wait. Um. Okay. What we can do is S A L. Okay, let's just do S. Sorry. Okay. A to Q. S T A to T, and then to T, and then H. A S H. Okay, we did get. Okay, now it's cool. Mm, text editor. You get couple of diet. Universities are in the room and ask them what the text is in the news. You will banter about the news of either Vim or Emacs. Yeah, we do know about Vim, right? So we don't need, but at least let me just go inside and learn a bit because why not, right? Okay, we can get that right. Okay, it's cool. And backward search, backward search, searching from back, question mark, and then do SCA. Yes, AE. Okay, we can't take. What's the big deal about that? Okay, navigation search result. Next match. Okay, there's nothing. H, J, K. What? H, J, K, H, J, K, L. We can just use our arrow, right? Why do we need that? Mm, inserting and appending text. Okay, we do know how to do that, right? Append text after the. Oh, we know these two. Oh, we are just going insane, right? Okay, we don't know about this. Let's see. Okay, the core of meme editing is the formula operated cross motion. An operator is an action like D for delete, and a motion is a movement forward like a word, like W for word. Okay, we are deleting. We can also use delete. Why do we need that, right? You can use DW. D. Oh, wait. Oh, new file. Mm, let me just get file. Let's see what it is. Let me the game file. On a swap file name DW. DW. Did it from the cursor to the beginning. DW. What is happening? Nothing is happening. Did it from the cursor to the beginning of the network. We ain't gonna use it anyway. Look here, this is shortcut for equivalent to JJ. It saves the file and it has been modified and then quit. It's one character faster to type. Then okay, Emacs. Okay, we don't need Emacs, right? And yeah, this lesson is also over. Not too much, not too less. We already knew about most of the useful commands, so we didn't have to learn like who codes in Vim, right? I want code. Okay, maybe it's just theory, right? We will read this, okay? It seems important. In any multi-user operating system, managing links and groups is a fundamental concept. This is a core part of the basic Linux designs for access, control, and permission. While a process runs, it also as the user who started it. Likewise, file access and ownership are dependent on permissions, preventing one user from accessing another's private document. The basics of Linux users and groups. Every user on a system is assigned a personal home directory, typically located at home/username. This directory is where their user specified files and configuration are stored. Though the exact path can vary between Linux distribution, the system identifies user with a UID and group with GID. While we use human-readable username, the operating system relies on these unique numeric IDs for all permission-related tasks. You know etc past WD, you know etc shadow. Okay, we can do this already. Okay, we can do this. This is not important. Okay, so okay, this one chapter is also completed. We didn't need much of thing to learn from here. Next one, right? Okay, it's been 1 hour. Okay, so let's learn about processes. Mm, now about the process, the most important thing. Okay, let me clear this out. Let me do PS. Okay, so this is the browser, the main one, and these are the sub processes, maybe thread. Okay, can I say that these are thread of my Brave? So let me copy, sorry, Ctrl C, and now I go over here and let me just paste it and ask, is this Brave processes thread of Brave browser process? My system is lagging because of the live stream. Okay, these are not thread, right? Perceptible created by Brave. Okay, unrelated other command you ran earlier. Okay, so how to confirm? Oh, bro, I wanna see. I want to actually see this. Okay, so let's use this tree command, right? What was deacon P? No, P, no, VPC, rep, no, P, PST, and plus N. What was the command? I forgot it again. Okay, PL plus PS3 says P. Okay, PS3 says P. That's okay. Let me do this and let me just grep brave. URW is here. Okay, we get Brave browser and it has its sub processes like this. Okay, let me clear this out again and let's go back to the docs and mm, if I just run ps then I will get these PID PTY TTY. It means the terminal. Okay, so because everything we just launch is from this single terminal, so the ID of the terminal is PTS/0 and it's the time and Brave browser. Brave, this tab is being okay. This tab it's basically I guess YouTube, but it has been 1 hour, so I don't know which one it is. And mm, time. What does time means? The total CPU time the process has is okay. Here's the CPU time. Okay, PS AUX. Okay, let's run this command AUX, and we get a really big thing. Let me just do PS AUX and sorry, and grep brave browser. Okay, okay, we got something. So it says Rudy. This is PID, and I don't know what it is. And let's just see what it is. Okay, 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 we can use a stop for this. Yes, ef select every process, display a full format listing, but we can just use stop or a stop. So it has users, right? That is time, CPU time. This is the amount of usage. So and what is the PID and what is the name of that process? So let me just kill this, and I think I have a stop. If I don't have, I will just install a stop. Let me give my password and let me just okay. Now it has installed. Now let me let's now if I run a stop. Okay, now we got something cool. Let me just go out first and battery less than 60, sorry, 20%. Okay, we can't zoom out or something. I can just do plus, but I can't go out, right? So let me just clear everything and so receipt. How to zoom? Let me see. Why not this? Okay, we can minus from here. Okay, I'll stop. So now we got something. Now, okay, here's the operation. Rudy is running everything. and here is brave. The total process, sorry, the total data, which is probably my, but not the RAM, I guess. So this is the RAM, I believe. Time 1 hour 21. What is 21? Okay, this is the one. Okay, this is the main process of brave, and what we can see is one two memory is being used. This is, I guess, free memory. Source setup, sort by. Okay, let's click sort by, and there's percentage of CPU used. 89% of CPU is being used by this. What about memory share? Okay, this is memory share, right? Okay, memory. Okay, let's just quit. And now let's see controlling terminal. What is TYT? Okay, we do know that. What this is. On many systems, you can press earlier to access TTY1. You will see login prompt in the exact combination may vary. To a graphical system, you can probably use CTRL ALT F7, CTRL ALT F7, ALT F7. Where is ALT F7? Okay, we got nothing. Process detail, fork exec model, process termination, exit. It doesn't erase all the process. The parent process must acknowledge its child termination by using word system zombie process. A different scenario occurs when a child terminates but the parents has not yet wait. It is called zombie process and the kernel releases most of the zombie resources, but it keeps the entry of the process in table. This entry contains the process ID, termination status, waiting when to correct it. The key to diagnose the issue. And orphan process is inactive. Running process whose parents are died. It is available in it and continues to execute until it's finished. Signals, hang up upon, interrupt. System 9 kill. System 11 simulation fault. 15 termination sign stop. Skill okay. Kill, kill 9 means basically it means to killing process existing with zero. A special use case kill zero. This command doesn't actually send a signal but instead check if a process with a specific ID exists and if you have permission to signal it. Okay, okay. If I do kill as O Y and let me just 1 2 4 operation not permitted. Okay, so this is how it is. Niceness top, whenever top nice. Use a nice command to start a new process with a specific niceness tables. For example, the following command ability upgrade with a niceness of 5 to change the priority of an already running process. Very nice. It so it basically is about priority. When you run multiple applications on your computer, it seems they are running simultaneously and it is switching between them. How CPU manages the process is allocated a small amount of CPU time called as time slice. After it time slice, a process is paused and another process moves. Next one by default, the Linux kernel serial processes in a round robin fashion. Okay, round robin. What is niceness in Linux? While the process cannot directly control the CPU time, you can influence the kernel's scheduling decision. This is done by adjusting the Linux niceness value of the process. The term niceness refers to how nice a process is to other processes on the system. The national number process is represented by the number ranging from 20 to 19. A high niceness value of 19 means process is very nice and has a low priority, yielding CPU time to a low negative niceness value. The process is not nice and demands more CPU time giving high priority. Nice 5. Niceness of 5. Change the priority of the order is very nice. Okay. Yes, decoding common drawing. Okay, we know this one also. Proc file system. This will just give information about the files, right? And job control in Linux. Okay, we do know about this. I have learned about this. So I guess, is there anything? This is to bring the foreground. This is to bring it to background. Managing it to process sleep. Okay, there is nothing to learn. So how much time has it been? It's been 117. So this much for today. We did learn a lot.